So more deeper into what I did, I'm gonna start with one of my favorites, which was the music production side of it. So usually when you go to a baseball game, there's like music playing in the background or music being played like between innings. All that is prepared 2 hours before the game, and also the players' walk-up songs. Those are also prepared, and we're notified by the players and their team managers what songs they want, and if it changed or anything like that, we would prepare those. Something else that I did was filming, which was where we set up cameras in different parts of like the stadium, and there we record obviously the game, and we would go different cameras would have different frames. Like let's say camera 1 had the whole view of the field, camera 5 had the view of just like the behind where you see like the pitcher and then the batter, and that one also got second base, so all just like the center going down the center. Camera 4 had the person on first base and sometimes across from the on third base, and camera 3 would have home plate, and that was very important. And then camera 1 would have some another camera would have the ball at all times and made sure like they followed like the action. So that camera was very very important, which was probably one of the hardest. However, that was probably the one I enjoyed the most because I had to be like the most attentive and like just being in the game. So it was like I was doing my job, but then at the same time I was like enjoying the game, and I knew what was going on. Another thing that I did, which was shown on the last slide, a little bit of the production um, side of it, was the big screen, where we showed like our sponsors, and where we showed like between the seventh inning, we would show like the groups, or like if anybody had a birthday party or if there was like a proposal going on or anything like that, we would put it on the big screen. So that was also like it was a slide or a graphic that was projected on the big screen. Also, I learned how to put the little, they call it the bug, at the bottom of the screen, which shows the what's the score and the innings and the timeout, or not the timeouts, the balls and the strikes, which was very important, so people would keep up on the TV. So like the TVs around the stadium, if people weren't in their seats watching, they could also watch it there and know what's going on with the game and keeping up. And then next to the bug station, it was the camera station, which it directed like, and it showed all the cameras and the different what they were broadcasting there. And there we learned how to switch from camera 1 to, let's say, camera 5, and get different like screenings from that. And then next to that was the replay station. So the replays can be either be broadcasted on the big screen and or on the TVs. And then behind the replay station was the shading station, which there a lot of people don't know, that I touched on earlier. A lot of people don't know what goes on like actually behind the scenes and stuff. Like it's not just the camera, but they also do shading, which is like if there's like too much shade or like too much sun, so they fix and adjust the lighting as well. And then there's also the announcer, which is the announcer. You have to have a special person for that and a special voice to announce like all the innings and the players' names and pregame things like that. And then there was a scoreboard, which the announcer and the scoreboard was something that the volunteers couldn't touch because that's a really special like job. Special people are actually hired for those because that's really important in the baseball world and also in the production world. So anything else of those, like it's really a career and things that I did and like I was interested in, and I had a great time doing, and I learned a lot from it. And then I learned a lot from different people that I met.